who is that person? None other than SPOETYFACE, right?
Hey, that's real. Munchie B couldn't handle the pressure from Flacco. Now he beefing with SPOETYFACE. We could all see that.
Jumping out there, jumping out on the ledge once again, you know, back against the wall, beefing with Flacco. So he got to turn the gun on somebody else. And who is that person? None other than SPOETYFACE, right? SPOETYFACE himself. Get hit with a stray because he's trying to play devil's advocate, but be cool at the same time because he feels like he has a relationship with Munchie B. Munchie B is not taking it lightly, okay? He would, SPOETYFACE went on Dejan Paul.
SPOETYFACE really didn't say anything wrong, though. Munchie B just kind of went too far with the situation, but I want to see if SPOETYFACE actually reacts. So he has it in here. Okay.
We got to ask some questions, and Munchie not feeling that at all. You feel me? So we going to get into all this, Munchie saying what he got to say, reacting to SPOETYFACE, but SPOETYFACE responding, coming in my room on Smut Free TV. So yeah, stay tuned for more. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. You're now tuned into the Rockstar Report. Let's get into the content.
Somebody else, because I'm not going to take long on this video, although I'm live. SPOETYFACE, who I deemed a good guy, a genuine man. You know what I'm saying?
He said he good peoples.
What came across my desk, what is it? You could have called me. No, I'm not calling. And I'm gonna explain why in a minute. But all right, go ahead. Next clip.
But we know because they went to No Jumper Look for him. They wouldn't be going to No Jumper Look for him if he wasn't working at No Jumper.
Yeah, so I feel like while like Munchie don't get a lot of sympathy, like for this situation, like you said, like whether he misspoke or not, he should have just not said it. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't wise to say it, and to be fair, bro don't be in his right state of mind a lot of the time.
Now, to keep it real, this is not the first time that Munchie B has dissed SPOETYFACE. I have another clip that I'll go ahead and bring up after this one. But Munchie B dissed SPOETYFACE about a month ago. When he made a comment saying that Munchie, something about Young Ant being a real one, him being a real one, and he didn't mention SPOETYFACE. And a lot of y'all in the comments like, oh, you reaching. But here it is. A lot of y'all wanted to say I was reaching. I was just trying to make it seem like, oh, you just trying to start a beef with SPOETYFACE and Munchie B. Munchie B already had a problem with SPOETYFACE. Munchie B already had a secret animosity towards SPOETYFACE because Munchie B has prejudice and hatred towards anything associated with the neighborhood crib.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he actually meant that what he was saying, because I think he just misspoke. But again, you got to take account, you know what I'm saying, for what came out your mouth. And that just be the whole thing.
I don't think this was a good title to my sympathy. I don't want sympathy from nobody. From nobody at all. I clown for extras because he wants sympathy for his palm getting blew off. I don't want sympathy for nothing, because anything I get into, any trouble I get into, I'm gonna have to do the time on myself. Any injuries I acquire doing whatever mischief I got going on, I'm gonna have to heal on my own. I have nothing to do with nobody else. I want no sympathy from nobody. That be these weirdos on the internet that want sympathy. Want sad stories.
Munchie B, we just watched the whole video of Adam 22. For those of y'all who watching it, not in the live, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But for those of y'all on my live, we just watched almost 2 hours of Munchie B, an hour and a half of Munchie B looking for sympathy. Adam, man, Adam. Come on, fool. We just watched you look for sympathy from your oppressor. We just watched you go to the white man for help. We just watched you go to your oppressor for refuge, bro. We seen it. We sensed it.
General Hospital stories about a hand getting blew off. I don't give a on IFG. It is what it is.
Add an extra D in there, huh?
All right, keep going.
Liquor or not, drunk or not, or XYZ or not.
Yeah.
As a man, you do have to be accountable for the things that you do say. But like I said, person wasn't there doing anything that night. We know that for a fact. So Munchie B's not going to jail behind this.
Yeah.
But like you said, you wouldn't want somebody else to get arrested, and then in their court date, they using shit that you said.
That'd be bad because
Hear this statement one more time. Nobody said that Munchie B thought that, nobody thinks that Munchie B is the reason for this, or nobody saying that Munchie B is selling, but it's very easy to see how Munchie B's statements can be used against you.
Or X, Y, Z or not.
yeah.
As a man, you do have to be accountable for the things that you do say. But like I said, personally, there are no legal ramifications. We know Munchie wasn't there doing anything that night. We know that for a fact. So Munchie B's not going to jail behind this.
Yeah.
But like you said, you wouldn't want somebody else to get arrested, and then in their court date, they using shit that you said.
That'd be bad because that's you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, it's not him going up there testifying.
No. Maybe they say no. If you use that convicted, that's what you're going to be labeled as. That's a fact.
That's real quick, because I'm not from the streets, I'm from the sidewalk, from the hood, but I'm from the sidewalk in the hood, not the street part of the hood.
I like that.
You mean to tell?
Now, here's the thing about that. Whether you intended to or not, should your words be used against somebody else in any type of flammery, skullduggery, and larceny that leads to their arrest and their conviction, nigga, you are a rat. 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 How is it that you can talk about what's going on in this situation? How can you talk about what happened to somebody? How can you talk about a scenario that leads to somebody else getting, indicted and not be a rat? How does that work?
I mean that is the same.
I know exactly what telling is because I done got told on before. So I know what direct telling is. I know what indirect telling is. I know what third party telling is. I know what open source reporting is. I know what there's a thing called fourth party cooperation. That's a thing because I've been hit with it. That's a thing. Anytime anything you say leads to somebody else being put into handcuffs, you're a snitch. Period, point blank. You can say a conviction. You can say a guilty plea. That's your definition. My definition is anytime I say something that gets you in any type of trouble with your job, with your girl, with law enforcement, with your mama, with your daddy, with your kids, anything that I say or do that puts you at any type of discomfort as a result of consequences you have to suffer, I'm telling. Niggas can talk about it all how they want to. Niggas can dress it up. No, it's because of this. No, it's because of that. Anytime you got to say it's because of this, it's because of that, it's because you know you wrong. Period, point blank. Anytime you got to say, no, it's because of this. No, it's because of that. It's because you know you're wrong. Because the truth don't need no explanation. Hear what I say? The truth don't need no explanation. This is the blue jacket. You only going to have to explain this jacket to me if you try to explain to me that it's any color but blue. The truth don't need no explanation. So anytime you have to dance around or talk around this subject this much, is because you know you're wrong. The truth don't need no explanation. That is a painting behind me. Period, point blank. That is a painting behind me. I only got to explain the painting behind me if I try to tell you it's a TV. It's a canvas. It's a painting. You know it's not a TV. The only way I got to explain the painting to you is if I try to tell you that this is a TV. The truth don't need no explanation. You ain't got to never explain the tree.
Pedigree, somebody using something you said in court to sentence someone is the same pedigree of you getting dressed, wearing a suit, going to court, sitting on the stand and pointing at somebody. That's the exact same vein.
So how it works, if say for instance, if somebody was to get arrested for that, and they will go to trial because for sure they feel like they have something. They was to get found guilty, or they will take a deal on that, a plea deal on that crime. I would say 95% of the people will say that's right because what you said, and I'm not calling him no means. I'm just saying this is a hypothetical, and this could be to anybody. This could be to anybody. So I use for example. So a lot of these people, they just be talking when they go to jail. They'll put you in this. They're like say for instance. If I did something and you went to jail and you talking over the phone like, oh yeah, SPOETYFACE, over a recorded call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't tell the police, but you said it over a recorded call and they gather that information on the recorded call. Even though you didn't go to the courtroom and say, hey man, SPOETYFACE did this, or you went to the police and I got some information that could lead to some arrest and nothing like that. If I was to take a plea deal or I get booked on that, like as far as getting found guilty.
You would say I ratted on you?
That's a fact. The streets,
Right,
that's a violation.
I don't know.
That'd be a violation for you. Now, I don't know if the world know what a Perkins operation is in California. If one of my homies got caught on a Perkins operation, I'm not deeming him a snitch, bro. He shouldn't have been talking to like a perk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. If you got caught on a recorded call, I'm not deeming you a snitch. And me saying what I'm saying, I was trolling, and there was no bottle passed. And I'm talking the same shit that Draco talked, period. So there is no ramifications for Munchie at all. So this shouldn't even be a conversation as far as a gang member go, like SPOETYFACE, because you're speaking out of turn. I want to know if you even had co-defendants before. I'm confused. Or keep going.
So you
Because
it wasn't accountability. Like no accountability, no accountability, no accountability, no accountability, no accountability. Like none. You're mad at SPOETYFACE because you said too much. Take the dog to the back to eat. You take the dog to the back so she can eat. You have no accountability. You said too much. You did too much. You flu flammed, you skull dug, you larcen. Have you ever had co-defendants before? Are you so weak that you can't commit a crime by yourself? Have you ever pulled a skit solo? Have you ever caught a hat by yourself? Have you ever did the Dougie on a dolo? Have you ever did a dolo Dougie, or do you need support? You need a support system to bust your man? That's crazy. I ain't never heard of a grown man say, have you ever had a co-defendant before? No, nigga, because I can commit crime by myself. I don't need help. Because I don't need somebody to hype me up. Because when I was doing my 1-2 step like Sierra and I was tagging my man, I didn't need no battery in my bag. I did it by myself. I did it sober by myself. So this whole, have you ever had a co-defendant before? No, nigga, because I'm smart enough to commit crimes by myself. Because God forbid I got a co-defendant, then they get drunk and go on no jumper and start talking about our crime. God forbid I have a co-defendant that drinks too much and then gets a job at no jumper and starts talking about our crime. God forbid. Nigga, God bless whoever your co-defendant was.
Intentional.
No, it don't matter. That's dry snitching, lie snitching, any type of snitching that leads to a conviction. That's just what it is. Not saying that he meant it like that. That's just what it is. The streets, that's what they would say. If somebody, because then he'd be like, oh well, the stuff that the statement that Dejan, you know what I'm saying, he made, it led to my arrest or it led to my conviction. You see what I'm saying? Like, so they call that third party and all type of, you know what I'm saying? If it leads to a conviction or a plea deal, in the streets, you're not going to be considered good.
Hopefully in this situation, because they had such a public beef, Munchie and Draco, that it could be discounted as, I was just saying some disrespectful content.
Why would it be discounted for that when it wasn't discounted for that for Big U?
For content.
Because
I don't
because we had beef and none of that was true. I'm a podcaster, I'm a rapper, I'm an entertainer. He's an entertainer. It was rap beef.
Even the things said on Club.
Hey, look, he said third party beef. A third party snitching is.
That wouldn't be third party. That would be open source reporting.
Me telling Joe.
That would be open source reporting is what Munchie B would be accused of.
That this happened. And Joe know the complete truth and tell the police the complete truth so I could get off. That's third party snitching, SPOETYFACE. Now to Tam. Exactly. Because Draco.
Wait. Are you serious? To Tam exactly? I don't even want to listen to this stupidity because Munchie B thinks that because Tam said, oh, well, it's an issue with you and Draco, it's public, like blah, blah, blah. If that's the case, why is Big U in jail? Yeah, exactly. Because Tam, exactly. You want to believe anything that's to your benefit because you're ignorant. You don't have the education that God gave a phone case. Because you don't have the education that God gave a phone case. That doesn't make sense. And you want it to make sense and you want it to be the truth because your back is against the wall because you said too much. And now Rockstar looks confused.
Huh? So let's get into the content at hand. SPOETYFACE responding to Munchie B on Smut Free TV. Let's go.
Yeah, somebody just sent me something about the boy. I said, oh, cat, it jumped out the window, cat.
I sent it to him. I sent it. Didn't nobody... I appreciate SPOETYFACE for not saying it. I sent it to him. I said, what's up with your homie, fool? What's up with your homie? I'm gonna pay the. I'm gonna play you the. I'm gonna send you the content because I kept it so real. Hey, SPOETYFACE, you know I don't go Munchie B, but I ain't finna deter your relationship with him, and I ain't finna switch your relationship with him. So I'm gonna send you the content because I want to make sure that my opinions and my thought processes ain't what's finna be swaying your opinion. I don't want my opinion to be I'm a real homie. I don't need my opinion to be your opinion. Your opinion can be your opinion. I'm gonna send you the content. You decide what you feel about it. I'm not even gonna tell you what I think about it. You know I don't go Munchie B. You might go Munchie B. That's your homie. I ain't saying nothing about it. I'm not going to sway or push your opinion. I'm not even gonna tell you what I think about it. I'm gonna hit you later. Here go the content. I sent it to him. So what? Ain't no consequence. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. What you gonna do? Send Bosco over here to get his collarbone broken again? What you gonna do? Get drunk and go on no jumper and tell Adam 22 about it and put me in an indictment?
Oh yeah, with the Prince shit.
Nah, yeah, I'm talking about boy Munchie. Yeah, I'm surprised I ain't on that. Yeah.
What, him and Flacco?
Nah, cut dish me.
He dissed
410.
you?
410. I didn't believe it at first.
He
Nah,
didn't.
that ain't diss you.
Shit,
That nigga didn't.
40 Crib, he said I'm capable for Flacco, and why ain't answer Whack 100 when he put the allegations out there, and I need to fire my page up. I've been sitting on it 4 or 5 days, waiting for me to respond. Somebody asked him, why you just didn't call him? He said, he only need a call if somebody he respect or deserve it. I said, ooh wee. All right now.
What?
40 Crib threw me off. Threw me all the way off. Yeah. Cuz got a cut water in his hand, so I don't know how many he had before then. I said, come on, Munchie. God damn, boy. You know what I'm saying? But his bombs away now, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, do you respond? I mean,
Nah, I ain't respond. I ain't responding. That's what I was saying. Like you don't know how long I ain't been on my page. I ain't responded to nobody. Like, what are you talking about? You could have just called me, bro. But
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, why would you believe anything that come out of Rat No 100 mouth? Why would you believe anything that come out of his mouth, bro?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I think he's gonna regret.
Munchie B is so tied up in the one to beef with Whack. His back is against the wall. He's so flustered. He's so at a loss for what to do next. Now you beefing with SPOETYFACE, and Whack is lying. But then Munchie B will say, "Oh, if he's lying, why you didn't come out and clear it?" Because, bro, you don't have to come out and clear it.
That I ain't gonna lie,
But Munchie don't. That's how much he is, man. Like, oh, nigga should know that.
Oh yeah, they ain't tripping. I'm just throwing it back.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I gotta check that out. I'm lost in the sauce.
Yeah, you lost in the sauce. Get up on that, man. Get you some content, homie. Hey, listen, on 40 Crip, I'm not about to keep doing your job and I ain't getting paid, bro. I'm trying to tell you this shit. Yeah, homies, I'm not about to do your job and come bless your platform because I can't be the narrator in it, you know what I'm saying, in the research. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga right here, boy. This is cold.
I'm just saying, cuz, I gotta tell you about it.
Yeah, I'm a real homie, gang. Like, goddamn.
Go get your content up, bro.
Y'all niggas, boy.
I'm trying to give it to you before Gangsta for YouTube and all that report on it. They already did it, so I don't think they did it yet. He told me to go fire. I got an answer to him. Fire my channel up.
But he said this on his No Jumper.
Nah, cuz set that on his 14.
Oh yeah, cuz be tripping. I gotta go.
So when he said that, the first thing come on my mind, cuz access granted, cuz you know what I'm saying? You ask, you shall receive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, I don't know why you would believe anything that come out of Whack mouth though. Like I don't know if he was loaded. Cause he was definitely drinking. I'm like, bro, you tripping, dog. But we gonna give you what you want. This is what you want.
Munchie B don't want to issue with SPOETYFACE. That's way out of his tax bracket. Yes, I'm on the phone with somebody. Yes, I got him on mute. Yes, they talking. It's related to the content. But Munchie B, you way out of your tax bracket. Let me see if I can get this person on speaker shit they want to hear be heard.
Oh, sure.
That's crazy, man. I don't get it, man. But I mean,
yeah. Didn't get mad because he said he got mad because I went on Dejan Paul to a day in LA with Tam and Dejan. They invited me to come back over there. I lost a bet to him. I just came and paid him his little push-ups or whatever. We had a little bet about the YG, how many albums, how many units he was gonna push or whatever. I lost.
yeah,
So
I seen that.
Yeah, I went and gave him his push-ups and stuff, but he came up and I guess he got mad at me for saying, you know what I'm saying, stating the obvious. And to be real, I could have said a whole lot about money. I didn't cover it. I let it live. I left it alone. You know what I'm saying? All content to me ain't content. I'll be passing him about it. But he got mad at me that I told Dejan Paul said he not a street, but he wouldn't think that somebody that considered that snitching what Munchie B did. And I said, I'm not talking about him, but I will give you an example. And this, everybody knows this, bro. If something that comes out your mouth and a person has to take a plea agreement with that or go to trial, get convicted on that, bro, you're considered a rat. That's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. If it's not like on a wiretap, like you unknowingly like on a wiretap, then you might got some wiggle room with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Phones tap, they not on. But if you get on a recorded call, bro, are you saying something in the public knowingly, bro, and they use your statement to get anybody convicted or you have to take a deal? What is that considered, bro?
Yeah.
I thought that was common knowledge. No, tell me, no, tell me am I wrong? What is that? If I use your statement or anything that you said, bro, against someone that get them to make them have to take a plea agreement or, you know what I'm saying, get convicted in trial, what is that, bro? What are you considered to the streets?
All right. I mean, that's how we gonna look at it. You already know, but everybody don't look at that shit the same, man.
It has to be to look the same. Like, unless you got caught on a wiretap, man, he did that to me too. Like, bro,
Okay.
But so my whole thing about the Munchie shit is like, I ain't never even called Cuz a rat. But if anything you say or do, if it's used in a court of law, bro, to prosecute somebody, and they get booked for it, whether they take a, you know what I'm saying, a plea bargain or they get found guilty, bro, you know what that's called, dog. You feel me? To be honest, I'm like the one of the few niggas that didn't even speak up on it. Like he getting mad, and then the nigga gonna say, I don't know, cuz gonna say something like towards like, oh, because niggas asking like, why you just didn't call Spotty? Like, if you thought what Wack was said was true, like, why you just didn't call Spotty? And then they niggas say like, oh, well, nigga didn't answer it. I mean, he said, well, silence mean confirmation. Silence mean confirmation. What? Like, nigga, I ain't even got on the net. Nigga, when the last time I dropped on YouTube? A month ago? Like, what are you talking about, bro? And then the nigga gonna say, oh, only call the people who deserve it, or I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, so that mean Adam 22, you feel like the nigga, the same nigga who did all the bullshit and had niggas and bullshit and still got the police up there and laughing about it, the nigga that tell you he's going to tell on you. The same nigga that wouldn't put $1 on Young and Hefe book because he said he gotta see what's going on. The same nigga that who said he's gonna tell on you, he gonna let these niggas in. He deserve a phone call, but you can't. That shit to me be baffling, cuz. Like, I ain't even got into it. I'm gonna make a video about it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, these niggas got their priorities fucked up, cuz. Dead homies, nigga. Like, oh wait, and then the nigga, then they gonna say. Then they gonna say, oh, that's bunk because I said if a nigga want to have an opportunity, if a nigga have an outside work relationship with Flacco, that's on them. I don't really care about it. I don't care about it. But if you a street nigga, because he said, oh, no, basically no street dudes should deal with Flacco. So I'm telling him, if ain't no street dudes gonna deal with these dudes, you gotta play fair, bro, because that mean you can't, niggas work with pedophiles, niggas work with all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be interviewing niggas, all type of shit that ain't no bullshit, been on 50-50 yards and all type of shit. So you get mad that you into it with Flacco now, so you don't want nobody to
into it with niggas that go on 50-50 yards. God damn. I never stopped being biased to my homies. I came into the internet saying that I was biased to my homies. I'm gonna leave the internet saying I was biased to my homies. One of my first pieces of content. Dylan, take her to the back to eat. Sit out there with her. One of my first. Kaden, wake up. Get up, bro. What you doing? Are you in the bed? Get your half Mexican behind out that bed, brother. It is 1 o'clock. Wake your game up, pimpin'. Did you hear your brother get up? Did you hear your dog get up? Did you brush your little nasty teeth? Did you wash your little gross face? Wake your game up, pimpin'. I know. Come here. Come on. Come on. Good afternoon, sir. Nice for you to join us. Time to wake up. We try not to wake y'all up all extra early, but it is 1 o'clock, and you do got football practice, and you ain't really did nothing today. I love you. Let's figure it out, sir. Parenting. But no, I'm never going to stop being biased towards my homies. The only difference between me and everybody else is I don't lie about being biased towards my homies.
Fuck with Flacco.
Man, don't no one nigga tell no nigga who they can and cannot talk to, gang.
That's a fact. But let me land for a second. He's specifically mad that I said that I don't have a problem with niggas having a relationship with Flacco street dudes. I say that be simply this: if you a street dude, you know you ain't supposed to be telling them nothing because you know it's get down. You know the antics and shenanigans and how you run this content. You know us that's like even being a street dude. We know how to separate that life when we come in the house. When we come in the house, we ain't telling wifey niggas this slid. Not that I ever did nothing a day in my life before it, or nigga ain't telling moms or sister. Nigga ain't doing nigga leaving out in the streets. You get what I'm saying? So niggas that's running their mouth, that's on them, bro. You feel me? If a nigga say, oh, no street niggas should deal with Flacco. Nigga, no street nigga, you're not gonna get nowhere in life. You're not gonna go nowhere because that means everything.
Here go the thing too. We just watched a video for the first hour of this live about Munchie B dealing with Flacco. So it's interesting how that situation comes across.
Anybody who got a real job, bro, nigga, all these niggas is all type of shit. In any type of industry, the entertainment industry, football, all these niggas be bullshit. All these niggas be bad. Everybody that did something, everybody that got a pass. So that means you can't fuck with nobody, bro. But street niggas, real thorough street niggas.
And they don't really exist no more.
He the same nigga that was interviewing PC Baby Diddy though 2 times. With nigga with PDF charges, you talking about that's bunk.
Fuck all that. Kill cuz. Fuck all that.
I ain't doing all that. I ain't got a problem with him.
Yeah, no, we don't want to unalive anybody. We don't promote or no, that's wrong. Let's just throw that out there. Community guidelines, we are saying here at TNN Trap News Network, we do not support, nor do we condone, nor do we support, nor do we condone anybody unaliving anybody. You don't want to do that. That's not what we're here for at all.
That bad. I ain't even mad at it like that. I just
hey, Spotty, I ain't talking to you. I'm just out to blur shit, man. Fuck that.
Yeah. I don't want no harm brought to the brother, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just niggas be sounding dumb when they talk, bro. Like you went to it with Flacco, you know what I'm saying, and you don't want nobody to fuck with him. I mean, that's on you, nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't teach his own, homie. Teach his own. You know.
You don't want nobody to fuck with Flacco, but you'll sit down with Flacco for hours and have a conversation to where you can break down crimes that nobody knew about your homie knocking out Ralphie the Plug's teeth and then wearing them, which is actually a crime.
Shout out to him. He wanted content, so we definitely gonna give him some content.
Man, don't do him like that, gang.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the old Macintosh, man.
This nigga, you don't knock it off.
Keep it clean, come smooth as a motherfucker, cuz you don't like it, cuz. But look though, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up this Macintosh that I got, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you heard Spartan basically voicing his I guess his dislike for why Munchie is dissing him, right? Basically saying, you cool with Flacco. If you cool with Flacco, then you all bad. But he's saying, hey, I ain't got no dog in this fight. This between you and Flacco. You saying I can't be cool with Flacco? It's like,
but then see, that's true. You saying that he can't be cool with Flacco, but you know, you sat down with DC baby Draco, who has these crazy charges, the same crazy charges that you are alleging Flacco to have, and you knew about it. So Munchie B is really all money over morals, because he'll sit down with DC baby Draco and he'll act oblivious and act like he doesn't know about all the charges, but he'll sit down with him because he's messy and he wants to embarrass SPOETYFACE and he wants to take SPOETYFACE, you know, off the map and all that kind of stuff. He'll do that, but then he'll be like, oh, well, don't blah, 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 don't blah, blah, blah. But then you'll sit with Flacco and then you'll, you know, give up all this information. Oh, the Crips are talking to Flacco, but then it's blah, 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 blah when you're doing it. So it just doesn't really seem like this is really too logical. You feel me? I don't really see it. I just see a bunch of hypocrisy, fool. We're being 100% transparent about it. But let's continue on with this content. You know what I mean?